Hello friends, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my experience and my thoughts and basically a review on the Farsali Liquid Glass Radiance Make Skin Serum with Hyaluronic Acid. I've talked about Farsali before on my channel because I did review their 24 karat gold skin mist, and I will link that review down below. Farsali basically came about as a very Instagram kind of brand. Their big main products to start with was the unicorn tears and the liquid gold, rose gold face oil. That's what it was, with like gold flecks in it. And you know, much like this product, a lot of the appeal of it was, you know, you've got this like dropper, you can put it on your face and it's like comes out as these like pink or iridescent colors, and then rub it in and it just looks really, really good in video. But what are actually in the products, and are they doing anything for the price that they are, because they're higher priced, that you can't be doing with other products? So I've been testing this for, I used it consistently for a week or so, tried it with different foundations, tried it on its own, did a half face kind of thing, and I have some definite thoughts on it, which I'm going to share with you. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you what this is supposed to do, what its claims are, and how much it's going to cost you. If you are Canadian, like me, and you buy this at Sephora, which you are likely to do, 1 ounce of this product, so this bottle, is going to cost you $69. Which is a lot. I think if you buy this in the States, it's 50 some odd or $49, something like that. So pricey no matter where you're buying it. And all of their products that are in this form, I believe, are at that same price point. You can also get a mini, which is 1/3 the size, and that is $29.50 Canadian. They describe it as a hybrid makeup skincare serum that promises to deliver a glassy, long-lasting, radiant skin look in one single step. And I did read about this, that they were kind of tying in with that glass skin kind of look that people are going for, where it's just like a beautiful, flawless skin with sort of minimal makeup and a little bit more like skincare added in. The ingredients they highlight in here include the hyaluronic acid, which revitalizes and replenishes the skin's outer layers with moisture and diminishes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and something they call Aquacell, which combines watermelon rind extract, lentil fruit extract, and apple extract to provide long-lasting hydration. I have been using products lately that have a little bit more watermelon in it, although I'm not sure that it's watermelon rind. I don't know if there's a difference between them. And it is a vegan and cruelty-free product. They say that this product can be used as a radiating skin serum or as a primer before makeup application, and you can apply prior to, mixed with, or layered on top of skincare or makeup for a luminous finish. There is no fragrance in this product, but there are a lot of ingredients towards the end of the list that make this the color that it is. Like if you actually see this up close, and it's going to be hard to show on camera, it's sort of this like mixing, swirling, purpley blue iridescent kind of shade. And when you do put it on your skin, you do get the slightest hint of that, but really hard for anybody to see. And of course, if you use it as a primer, then you're just going to be putting your foundation on top. And let me walk you through my experience using the product. The first thing that hit me when I used this is, to me, this smells like cherry Kool-Aid or something like a fruit flavored drink. Like fruit punch or something like that, which isn't unpleasant. I mean, there's no fragrance, so it all comes from natural products in there, but it does smell very fruity in a kid's drink kind of way. So I used it a couple times as my main primer under my foundation. I used it a number of times as that, and I didn't really see that much of a difference. It didn't seem to make my skin or my foundation any more luminous. And interestingly, at one point I decided to do sort of a half face test, and I used this on half of my face and no primer on the other side, and used one of my stick foundations, and it was actually more difficult to blend on the side where I used this as opposed to the side where I didn't. Now, there's a couple things that I'll mention here. So I'm just going to say I didn't see it making any difference, and actually, and I know all of our skin is different, I'm pretty sure this broke me out pretty badly. You can't really see right now, and I've got the beauty lights and everything on, but I have like some pimples here, a couple of pimples on my forehead, and a few other just spots that I don't usually have. And I tend to be fairly good at introducing skin products or even like foundations or primers kind of one at a time and giving some space in between so that I can tell if I have a reaction to something, what it is. And not only did I think the reaction was to this product, I actually found I had more pimples on this side of my face, which is where I did the half face of it when I was doing half face testing on my own. So my skin does not like this product. I'm not sure what in there it is reacting to, but unfortunately it doesn't like it. But as I said, that's going to be completely different for everybody, because things that break me out are fine for others. Things that break others out are totally fine for me. But I just want to put that out there that for me, it wasn't a ingredient or a product that my skin really loved. But putting that aside, I would also say that I didn't feel like I had good makeup days when I was wearing this, and I definitely did not feel like this did any kind of smoothing or glass skin kind of look. To me, if you're going for a sort of glass skin, what that implies to me is, first of all, that it looks very hydrated and very dewy. And for this product, I didn't find that it made a difference if I used it as a primer, and I didn't really find it made a difference if I mixed it in. Like, it didn't really add a luminosity to, you know, my foundation. And there are facial oils that I really enjoy mixed into foundation. I really love the Wander Beauty facial oil, and I will link that review to that down below because I'm forgetting the exact name of it. But that product, that facial oil, when you actually like blend a drop of it into your foundation before applying, it gives everything a beautiful natural skin, extra dewiness kind of look. And I just didn't get that with this product. The other thing that I think of when I think of glass skin is like flawless in terms of not having any pores. And I didn't get that with this. And I, in my opinion, don't think you can really get that kind of look with a liquidy, oily product like this. So if you are looking for something that is going to give you very smooth skin in, like, you know, almost look like you have no pores, then for me, everything that I found for that has been pore filling products, which, like the Professional from Benefit, which is like the original hero in this class, I really love, and I use this when I want to have really good makeup days, the Cover FX Blurring Primer. And really, this is the same as, it's a very similar texture to the Professional. I know there's some others out there, but I've just been working my way through this because this lasts a good long time. So for me, if I was getting like perfect glass skin, I would start with a pore filling primer. I would let that take a moment to set. I would mix a good beauty oil like the Wander Beauty one into my foundation and apply that very sparingly. This just doesn't seem to do it. I mean, it doesn't really seem to do anything for me. And I will also mention that if you look at some of their, I was looking at the ingredients and some of the things in their original products that just were so hyped up. And when you look at the Rose Gold Elixir, one of the main oils in there is rosehip seed oil. So if you are looking for an oil to just hydrate your skin, like, yes, it's not gonna have gold flakes in it or anything like that, you can get rosehip seed oil from The Ordinary for under $10 Canadian. You don't need to be spending $70 per ounce on it. So I get it that it's pretty and there's like color and flecks and gold and stuff added to it, but you can really look at what the main ingredients are in these products and then find things that do the same thing, just without all the little bells and whistles that aren't even noticeable once you put your makeup on. Now, I'm not trying to like crap all over this brand or anything, because I really did enjoy their skin mist, the 24 karat gold skin mist. I have been using that ongoing. I do think that adds a lovely dewiness to the face and really sets down the makeup very well. I'm going through it very quickly, like quicker than I go through setting sprays normally. I don't know why that is necessarily. I think maybe the sprayer just kind of sprays more. I tend to go overboard with it. I think I'm used to sprayers that are a little more sparing, so I tend to overdo it with the rose gold one, or the 24 karat skin mist from Farsali. But all that to say is I'm not opposed to their products. I just think in a lot of cases it's priced pretty high for what it is. And this one in particular just did nothing for me. And in fact, kind of did something not so great for me. So I wanted to give you my experience. So if you're looking at this as a primer, I just don't know that it's a primer that I would recommend, and definitely not that price point. But I would love to hear your experience. If you've used this, if you love it, if you don't like it, if some of their other products are your like holy grail products, let me know all of that in the comments down below. I think it helps to share our opinions because I am just one person with one kind of skin and testing makeup in a certain kind of way. Thank you so much for joining me for this review. If it was helpful, give this video a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so, and I look forward to seeing all of you in my next video. Bye!